actually consists of either a male or female cross-dressing as the opposite gender. In Oran High School World Cup case, Haruhi Fujioka. And basically, they always have some sort of reason, like dad, bad, some family issues, etc., etc. And to name a few of the series, lowest only one that was Rama one half. Others could be Fushigi, a mysterious play. Also, Fushigi Gambukaden can also technically pass for one of the gender benders. Fruits Basket because of Mitsu Soma, who actually is a male, but he's mistaken for a girl. Until Toru actually finds out later when she sees him wearing male's clothes, along with Akito Soma, who's supposed to be a girl, but she actually cross-dresses as a boy because God is supposed to be a male. And others are half-prince, along with Power and Oran High.
AKA Girl Got Game.
Then basically...
that up, it says it right there in the presentation.
Yeah, the way you said it. I'm sorry.
And basically there are 7 hosts, but as you've seen, there's only 6 types. The first type is Tamagiso, who is actually the prince type, and he's basically called Daddy, Dono or Boss, Heifer, Tamachan, and in the anime he's a 2nd year, but in the manga he's now gone on to 3rd year at this point. And basically he's the type who's kind of delusional about certain things. Like, he thinks that the host club is his actual family. He's like, oh, okay, I'm gonna call Haruhi my little girl now. She's my daughter, woo! So, he's crazy at sometimes.
He doesn't have any friends. That's why it's important to make friends, kids.
And the reason why he's called the heifer is because he's actually half Japanese, half French. His father actually got married to make his mother happy. But then when he went to France for business, he actually had an affair with a French woman and came along Tamaki, which actually is causing his grandmother to hate him for life. But he's still trying to have his grandmother accept him for who he is and for what he is. And then there's Kiyoya Utori, who's his closest friend, and he's known as a cold type. But when this one little girl actually comes along, she calls him the glasses character. And basically his nickname is Mommy, which is given from Tamaki. And Hani Senpai calls him Iyo-chan. And he's in the same year as Tamaki. And he's kind of like this type that says, oh, okay, so since you broke this, you have to pay this much. But since we gave you this, you also have to pay this much more, meaning you have this amount to pay off. And as long as if he does not get something, he will not do anything for you. You have to give him something in order for him to do you a favor. And then there's Hikaru and Gaoru, who are the mischievous types. And as you saw earlier, they do incest, of which in the series they call twincest.
Oh.
What?
Yeah! I really just have this guy sit around just so he can do that.
And basically, Tamaki calls them the shady twins, while Hani Senpai calls them Hika-chan and Gao-chan. They're in high school 1st year. In the manga, they got into 2nd year, and they really don't accept people that easily. The only time they actually accepted people was when they decided they wanted to join the host club. And then Haruhi finally says that, oh, I can't tell you guys apart. You're Hikaru, you're Gaoru, you guys are different people. It's way too easy to tell you apart. People just need to get to know you guys better. I mean, I can tell you guys apart, so why can others? Ever since they've started to accept more people, and they've actually opened up to trying to make new friends. And then there's Takashi Morinozuka and Mitsukuni Haninozuka. They're cousins actually, and because like several generations before they were born, the Haninozuka family members actually served. Morinozuka family members were actually serving the Haninozukas. And at one point, one of the Morinozukas and one of the Haninozukas got married, and they became distant cousins. But Mori still has that sense that he has to serve Honey. So they are still like the types that come hand in hand as kind of like the servant, upper hand kind of family members. And Takashi is known as stoic type, the strong but silent, while Mitsukuni is known as a Lolita. And they're both in senior years. No one calls him by his first name, only Mitsukuni calls him by his first name. And Mitsukuni Haninusuka is the only one that he makes an exception for basically at this point. In the anime, he's in third year, the senior year. And in the manga right now, he's the first year in college. And that goes the same for Haninusuka. And then there's Haruhi Fujioka, the natural type, also known as the bookworm. She's called Haruta by Mitsukuni, and Tamaki calls her his little girl because he feels like that he's actually the father of this kid. She always yells at him, "You're not my dad!" But just that he's sitting in the corner crying, going, "Mommy, I think Haruhi hates me." Which actually leaves more problems for her because she has to talk him out of sitting in the corner above.
I just have a question. I'm sorry, so is it a dude or a chick action?
A girl.
It's a girl. Okay. Stay classy, Japan. I'm even more confused.
Well, the good thing is, yes, Chris, you're not gay. The second thing is,
Letting me know. I've known that for years, but
the second thing is, yes, fuck Japan. Please continue.
You sure you want to continue that line of logic concerning what we just discussed?
Basically, she's in the same year as the twins, and at the moment she's their closest friend, and the only one that they've actually accepted. On top of that, she's still trying to talk Tamaki out of saying that she's his little girl. And also, at one point, he actually gets into trouble with her father. And then other couple of important characters that are kind of like Blair from Soul Eater, kind of like pop out at random places. Character like Ryoji Fujioka. He actually gets called Ranka a lot because at night times he actually works as a transvestite bartender. He always cross-dresses as a female ever since his wife died. So basically when he works at a gay bar, he's always dressing as a woman.
Gay! That nigga's got his head screwed up.
And basically in the bottom picture where he's walking in, that basically comes from the scene where Tamaki's actually have fallen on top of Haruhi by mistake. And he assumes that Tamaki is some stranger trying to rape his daughter. Which actually causes a huge problem for, not only for Haruhi, but also for Tamaki. And then there's Ritsu Casanova, who's in the same year as Haruhi and the twins. And he's also called Casanova, Bossa Nova by the host club because they cannot get his name down correctly.
Or human blizzard.
And the only reason why he's called a human blizzard is because everyone is afraid of him. People think that if you even bump into him with your shoulder, you're gonna get sent to the hospital. Your boy's gonna break. That's what people believe.
Jen.
And if you make eye contact with him, you'll die. If you try to get anywhere near him, you'll freeze. That's what goes on in the school. Or as people actually think to believe that they try to avoid him no matter at what cost. And then there's the Saint Lobelia Academy, the Zuka Club.
Did you say that?
Now there's Chizuru Mihara, who's a second year. Benny Bara Amasuka, second
I
year.
said that name 5 times fast.
And Hinako Subafuki, the first year. Now these three actually get introduced in one of the episodes where the Oran Academy is about to have a small fair with the other schools. And comes along Chizuru and Hinako. They walk into the host club. They're like, "Oh, you men are so stupid. You actually think that we women will buy shit like that? We can't believe you when you say you want to risk your life just to protect us." Cause that's a bunch of bullshit.
I looked.
And then
Yeah.
Benny Bada, she actually meets
Really?
Harry by when Harry's actually coming back to school from shopping. She actually almost slips on the banana peel, which is actually something common because the twins are always eating bananas. They're throwing the peels away on the ground, and before you know it, someone always ends up slipping. And actually, it happened to be a case where Haruhi actually slipped, and Benny Bada actually caught her and called her a beautiful maiden before walking off. Later on, she finds out that Benny Bada is from Rosalia.